Hello friends, welcome to Ashford Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a fish and prawn biryani with an unusual combination of ingredients using air fried fish rather than the conventionally fried fish. It's a very straightforward and easy procedure. In a plate, take 1 spoon of garlic chili paste where you can buy from any supermarket. Then marinate 3 to 5 pieces of fish of your choice. I am using salmon and marinate for 30 minutes before air frying the fish. Similarly for prawns, in a bowl, 1 spoon of chili garlic paste and add 300 grams of frozen prawn which I defrosted using cold water. Then mix it thoroughly and marinate for 30 minutes before using it for cooking, so that the flavor will infuse into the prawn. Now we also need to cook rice. In a pressure cooker, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of rice, pressure cook for 3 whistles, and then when rice is cooked, transfer it in a bigger vessel and then let it cool for 20 minutes. Don't use any spoons to stir the rice. Now if you see all the ingredients are ready for cooking, air fried fish marinated ready and prawns ready, I'm going to fry this fish by air fryer and prawns marinated for later cooking. I am choosing to use tomato puree rather than fresh tomato because tomato puree gives special acidity and also right texture for the biryani. I'm also using a special ingredient of chili oil with the chili flakes. Now air frying is easy. Any air fryer you use, keep this in the tray, arrange it like this and air fry it for 170 degrees for 12 minutes. It's very simple and very practical, and retains all the micronutrients unless the conventional cooking using oil. So I thoroughly recommend air frying fish, especially for this purpose. So once the fish is air frying, so we'll move on to the cooking of the other ingredients. As you've seen, sliced spring onions, ginger, chilies, and tomato puree, everything is ready. And I'm also using chili oil in one of this process. Then we can make a lovely recipe. So in a pan, 20 ml of any oil of your choice. I'm using olive oil, and then some curry leaves, some bay leaves. Then add 2 to 3 pieces of cinnamon bark. Then add 2 spoons of fennel seeds, 3 to 4 cloves, and small piece of honey seeds. Fry it for a couple of minutes. Then add sliced ginger and chilies. Then add these spring onion, but spare some spring onion for later. So once it cooked for a medium flame for 2 to 3 minutes, then add the marinated prawns, stir it, then add salt to taste. Don't add salt in one go. Add for now 2 small tablespoons of salt because you need to add later stage when adding the rice. Now it's time to add chili oil with the chili flakes. I'm adding it for getting an extra hot as well as some taste, but if you don't want to use it, it's optional, there's no need to use it. Then mix it thoroughly for a few minutes in a medium flame. The main thing is when you're cooking the prawns will release some water. So you need to make sure that all the water is gone before putting the rice. Look, the air fry fish is ready. It's perfectly cooked. It's amazing smell is coming. It's much better than normal cooking. Now it's time to add tomato puree, 2 spoons of tomato puree, then mix thoroughly. Make sure that you gently boil the water off, and most of the water should go, leaving a small amount of water so that a rice can be added for the right texture and right flavor and taste. Now I'm adding 1 more spoon of chili oil with the chili flakes, then mix thoroughly, and then time to gently the water off. See, the air fried fish is ready. Now carefully peel off the skin from the air fried fish. Then get ready for using in the later stage of the cooking. It's very easy to take the skin off from the fish, and as I mentioned, it's very practically beneficial. Now the prawns almost cooked and is ready to add your rice now. So take the rice and slowly sprinkle the rice on the top of gently sprinkle the rice, then take the fish and small pieces and spread all over on the top of the rice, and leave some fish for using later. So once it's done, then you need to put a lid and simmer it for 3 to 4 minutes, so that all the spice from the prawns and then infused to the rice, and also the spice from the fish also infused to the rice, so that it give you a good combination. Now gently mix so that the rice is uniformly mixed with the fish and prawns and the spice mixture. So it's amazingly, it looks beautiful, and I thoroughly recommend you guys to follow this recipe. It's very easy, and it's I didn't add as much oil. It's very healthy also. I don't add any butter. Simply it's an olive oil and fish, prawns, some spice, and rice and some other ingredients. Apart from this, is nothing unhealthy is going on in this recipe. Then put the lid and cook it for another couple of minutes until it's been uniformly cooked. See how beautifully it's cooked and looks. The texture of the rice is the right texture for the biryani. Now you can add salt, because the rice needs some salt. Then mix it very well so that all the salt is uniformly mixed with the rice. So once you are happy with the spice and salt, then spread the leftover fish a bit. Then you can add some chopped spring onion, which is already I spared it. If you don't have, it's no problem, but I have some leftover spring onions. Sprinkle some spring onions, give some very crunchy texture for the biryani, and also a bit slightly sweeter, and this gives a special taste. Now finally garnish with the coriander. Then this is the end of the recipe. I thoroughly recommend you guys to follow this recipe, and please feedback your comments, and then follow me by subscribing my channels. I'm planning to update with a lot of interesting recipes, unusual combinations and flavors. Also, I'm going to introduce some healthy options in our day-to-day cooking. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channels for further updates, and hopefully I'll see you next time with an interesting recipe. Thank you.